is Savannah Mar, Public General Hospital. I use this card, make a phone line. After it's raining now, this is the driveway, this is the walkway, yeah, this is the patient, that's my bed up there, this is a patient, and this is water running down from the wall of the Savannah Mar Public General Hospital. Look at this. Look at this. It's a great grace. Look at the wall. Look at the water. Look. So the patient is asleep on the bed. Look at this. Look at this. Look here, sir. Look here, sir. I had my bag here and my jacket. Look here. Look here. Look at this bucket. They have to put a bucket here. Rain is falling in the bucket. Yeah. See? Yeah. Look here. Look here. Up there.
People, I really this Jamaica people get up and vote for. I really this wanna go out there and put on a finger in a ink for. Now that one I gonna be harsh upon them, you know, because me I go hard in another one. Now imagine you have one big old fool health minister. We walk up and down with the evil self. Every day talk about him are the best health minister and how he must spend money on health care. And just imagine that elderly man that used to sitting down in the wheelchair recently did a surgery, and from the surgery back to the wheelchair. So you have to call it, say, the man do a surgery in the wheelchair. The elderly man do a major surgery, people. A major surgery he did. And from the surgical room to the wheelchair. That is what Jamaica people really have vote for. Tell me. Uno no think so uno deserve better than what uno get. From the surgical room to the wheelchair. What can go so? Now, I think when you did a surgery, you have to be careful. You have to get bed rest. Stretch out. Not hook up in a wheelchair. Not sitting down in a hospital inside of a wheelchair. Might as well me go on my yard, go dead on my yard. Me not did no wheelchair in a hospital. Andrew Wallace and Christopher Tough Time are sacrificing these people. That's why I care zero about healthcare. This is unacceptable. Now, apart from the man in the wheelchair, if you don't realize the car park, or should I say the garage, the passage and everywhere are filled with patient. And what them do? They set up some table, call them bed, and put these people on. And people, may I tell you about next to outer door. If you don't look on the video very carefully, I soon play back the video. Because the video is very long, about 7 to 8 minutes long, the video go for. And people, the people them are wet up. Them are wet up. Them are wet up. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, man. The people of Jamaica not deserve to go through what them are go through under this current administration. Because these people are spending billions of taxpayers' dollars every day, so them do fix up health care. And until today, nothing can be done. Jesus Christ, man. This is unacceptable what is going on inside of this country. And I still see people are campaigning for these idiots. I still see people are run back of these clowns, claiming that they're labor rights. Labor rights, you don't know your rights. PNP, you don't know phone right too. If you want Jamaican, we are run back of these politicians. You don't need to make these politicians know so you deserve better than what they want get. How can you be a patient inside of a hospital and then put you in a garage for sleep? Pan table. Well, at least the table kind of better than the chair because you can stretch out. But then again, the wall around it, they wet up. Mosquito kill you. No light, no in the garage, in the passage, in the walkway. No light, no in there, but them put you in there for stay. And that you deserve. You know dog. Not even your dog you know put out the so because your dog they go wet up. You know so cruel to your one dog. So these politicians, they're treating us even worse than a dog. Because I know enough people have a dog in their house right now. Or they put them in a dog house where they can have a proper sleep. Just imagine, you're around this up and rain appear down in a night. Whereas it is coming up to hurricane season. Oh, you manage. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, this is unacceptable. People, want to like and share this video. Like and share this video because this message needs to go out there. People need to see how the people of Jamaica are living. We are living in Oxtie. The hospital where you go to go recover. Where you go to recover is like you go sign in your death warrant. Because what is that the people them are sleeping in? Water? Wheelchair? After major surgery? This is unacceptable, man. But people, make we start the video the right way. Blessed day to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful day. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every heady situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray because a prayer day keep these demonic people where you call labor right. How we now my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update. So remember, like up the video, share up the video, and watch the video until the end. Alright, people, make we run the intro and come back. So far. Welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now people, remember to like and share this video. Remember to like and share this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet. Now, the healthcare system inside of this country, I have been saying this for years. It is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. The healthcare system is garbage, oxtie, shithouse, nothing good. It's like you have to pray to God say you're not sick. Because if you're sick and you go in a these hospital, it's like a punishment to the pan. It's like you do something wrong in a life and God will punish you. Because you have to go sit down. Just imagine, you're sick, you're in a pain, right? And you have to go to the hospital or sit down in a chair for weeks. You sit down up in a chair while you left your big old king size or queen size bed yard and go in a hospital, go and sit down up in a chair having sleepless night. A hurry kill you off before time because that's all it go do. Imagine you have to afraid say boy imagine me left my bed in my yard. Come to hospital to get proper health care. But instead of me get proper health care, me have to sit down up in a chair. 1 week pass, and you sit down up in a chair. Doctor and nurse all they attend to you. You're coming like you don't have nobody, you don't have no family, you don't have no way. It's like you end up on the street side as a homeless man because that's why more than call it. Because if you have to sit down up in a chair, day and night, dripping a hand and all of this something there, you in a pain. It's like you're homeless, it's like you don't have nobody, it's like you don't know where to go. So you have to sit down up in the chair all day long. This is unacceptable, people. Just imagine, you left your yard, go to that hospital now, right? When you look, they said they admit you. Put you around here so where there is just rat, roach, and mosquito. Even 40 legs. Because if you realize it is close to a manhole, and you know what that causes, roach, rat, mosquito, 40 leg, all of them is something there in the manhole right there. So. Right? A pure bush cause the place no cut down. So you know say it is a breeding ground for rat same way. Mosquito same way. 40 leg roach. Imagine there's nothing to block out the breeze at night time or stop the mosquitoes from coming inside. No light, no round there. So the people have to live in the dark. So even if you feel something run by your foot, what you they go do? You go hurry and turn on your phone? When rain come and rain blowing, you wet up in the night. That is unacceptable for your government that claim that they are doing such a good job and deserve a third term. Now, these are the things that people need to put out there. You don't need to video them and send them out. Make we put them up and make you get help, because me know say help can come. And if bigger heads overseas see how the people them are living in Jamaica, while them are give the people of the government of Jamaica their money to spend to help these people regarding to health care, they're going to be upset. They are going to be upset. That's why I always said share the video. That's why I always said share the video. Because me know so we can get help. This is unacceptable, and this is a national and international disgrace. It better you're not sick. Look at the condition that these people are sleeping in. Wheelchair. Wheelchair make for sleep, you know? Me never know so wheelchair did make for sleep, you know? Table did make for sleep on. Them patch up some table, give the people them for sleep on, and rain the blowing, and wet up the people them clothes where them have to put on. It a wet up, the people them fed up, Jamaica fed up, but you not talk, you not silent, you not make we get out this wicked evil man, and the wicked evil, all criminal boy where they call him Christopher Tough Time. We are take healthcare money and then rich himself, him and him prime minister, and leave us to die. Can you imagine? You're sick and you have to afraid. I wonder if nobody will carry you to the hospital because you don't want to go there because of the condition. Baby have to sleep in a chair. Newborn baby. Baby mother have to sleep on chair. People do surgery have to sleep on chair. Mighty God of Daniel. This is so unacceptable. But we, the citizen, don't even know that we deserve better. We not even know, say, what's going on inside of this country. We are somehow the cause of it. Because when we get up every day and defend these politicians with these shitty work that they are doing, we are giving them more power to do worse to us. But people, I want to check out the video. I will come back and talk some more.
This is Savannah Mar, Public General Hospital. I use this card, make a phone line. After it's raining now, this is the driveway, this is the walkway, yeah. This is the patient, that's my bed up there, this is a patient, and this is water running down from the wall of the Savannah Mar Public General Hospital. Look at this. Look at this. It's a great place. Look at the wall. Look at the water. Look. So the patient is asleep on the bed. Look at this. Look at this. Look here, sir. Look here, sir. I had my bag here and my jacket. Look here. Look here. Look at this bucket. They have to put a bucket here. Rain is falling in the bucket. Yeah. See? Yeah. Look here. Look here. Look here. Billions of dollars in healthcare. Look. Look here. Yeah. Yeah. This is what the healthcare sector pay billions of dollars for. Look at this. When rain falling, it pours. Rain falling, it pours. Yeah. Alright, so this is where we live. Intake, in transit. The food are come now, so may I take a break. Look here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the water. Look at the water running off the top. No catchment. No drain. Water drain. Checking that water. Yeah. No water catching. Yeah. And then I have no water at Westmoreland sometimes. But the water waste. Oh. Lord. Look at me there, Lord Jesus, in a Andrew Holness Hospital. Savannah Public General. Yeah. Yeah, look there. I saw it instead. This is, oh, this is behind my, this is what they look like beside my bed. Dirty, empty bottles. Dirty, empty bottles. What the grass one cut. Whole heap of mosquito. Hands. Lord. You have Gatorade bottle. You have water bottle. You have Tropics bottle. You have bigger bottle. Over here, so let me see what you have over here, so. Come over a little more. Yeah. You have Pepsi bottle. Yeah. A ton of that a roll. Yeah. In the passage we live. In the passage we live. Look at the water rain falling. Yeah. Patient sleeping. So me lie down on my bed here. Yeah. So me lie down on my bed here. Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that, see? Just like that. So my bed here. Yeah. Yeah. I saw the thing set. Welcome to Jamrock. Welcome to Jamrock. Look outside at my window. Look outside my window. Yeah. Yeah, rain a fall. Yeah. I saw the yeah, my slippers here. I have to hang up my slippers from the window. Yeah. And I want to float here. Yeah. I have to move the bed from the window because I don't want my slippers float away. Yeah. It's a pipe water. It's a my alcohol. Rubbing alcohol. It's a my rubbing alcohol. It's a my treat up. When I use, wash my clothes. This is some disinfectant. When I spray around the room from my bed. I'm going to clean up the dirty garbage from underneath the bed. Let me show you how the bed clean up underneath the bed. Look. Look. Look in the bed here. There. You clean up under my bed. Yeah. Yeah. Look here. You occupy here. Yeah. Water this. You will slide and slip and fall. And broke my rock. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah, master. Ah, yeah, we there. Yeah. As lightning a flash. Yeah. Yeah.
Not even prisoner now live like how regular citizen, law-abiding citizen, I live in a hospital. Not even as much as prisoner now live that way. Because at least prisoner, them get clean and dry environment for sleep on. Even though them sleep on the floor and pan bung. But at the end of the day, they can stretch out and sleep. Well, jail has that. Because prisoner get bed for sleep on. Prisoner, them get bed for sleep on. But jailers, them sleep on floor and bung. Right? Hospital give our law-abiding citizen chair for sleeping. Give you out a door passage for sleep. So hold on, I tell me say the hospital full so much that them have to make you sleep out a door. Eh? You want to tell me say this prime minister cannot upgrade these hospitals? You want to tell me say this prime minister cannot buy beds to put in these hospitals? Or if you have people asleep outside of the hospital? Or if you have the citizen of Jamaica asleep outside of the hospital when them go sleep inside in a warm and comfortable environment? You want to have them asleep outside in the rain, the people them wake up. This is so shameful. This is so shameful. And these are the things that we need to speak about and highlight inside of this country. This is a national disgrace, man. Sure.
The People's National Party government not going to be cutting ribbons. We're going to cut hernias. We're going to cut fibroids. We're going to cut cancers, because that is what we want for a healthier population. The marketing and PR done. The youth are demanding a healthier nation. Our parents and our grandparents deserve it. And I'm going to state here tonight, for the record, that this government will go down as the worst government in Jamaica's history when it comes to healthcare. And I have my receipts to back it up, because them love come after me. More mothers know, even though them boast how much money them spending on healthcare. More mothers today giving birth, and this affects you as the youth, the childbearing age. More mothers have a higher death rate today than in the 1980s.
Well, I always speak about that. Uno as politician maybe no want speak it out the way uno should, but I always tell the people them how it is. Most mothers that go in for have baby nowadays, them no come up back and the baby no come up back. Sometimes the baby come up back and them no come up back. Sometimes them come up back, or whatever way you want to put it. The death rate are going sky high. But they're hiding it from us, the people of Jamaica. Them no want we know what is going on. But if they both, the both side, if the both sides should be honest with you and let you know what's going on inside of these hospitals daily, mothers and baby are dying rapidly. They're saying it because of the big C and the joke where the people them get. But to me, and my understanding, I would have said that these people, they are sacrificing them. I can't say no better. Me can't say it no better. But I want to say something to Dr. Alfred Dawes and Mark Golin. Make sure I say, because me no hear not talk about this yet, you know. Me no hear not talk about this yet, you know. Make sure I say when you no win, people can get bed for sleep on in a hospital. People can get better and proper health care inside of these hospitals, because what's going on inside of our country right now, it is a national disgrace. Just imagine the government put education and health care aside and put it on pause. So them not care about your health. Them not children getting a proper education. Them not spend money on education and them not spend money on health care. Them spend money on things where them can make millions and billions of and where they can thief money from. Them not care about health care. Them prefer to take the money out of health care, put it in them pocket, take the money out of education. Look, $700 billion missing. Under Christopher Tough Time watch. Royal read, cruel read. Take away all our education money and leave us for be done. But people, another thing that I want to say is that the Jamaican Labour Party, they are using taxpayers' money to run election. Instead of spend it on taxpayers, they are using taxpayers' dollars to buy vote. Because they realize there are a group of drowning politicians grabbing off a straw. And this is just to show you how desperate and low these people really go. Check this video out, people, and remember to like and share.
What they're calling campaign ads, what I'm saying certainly raises concerns as well on July 2. But quite a few other people have quietly reached out to me and said, hey, we need to talk about this. This is an issue. It needs to be discussed. Obviously, this is a problem that needs to be addressed. I'm saying that to say we do have a representative of the People's National Party joining us now, Raymond Price, caretaker for East Central St. Catherine. But I'm saying it in that way because, you know, something I say on this program all the time. The JLP and PNP thinks they're them one in a country. In reality, there are many, many people who don't align to either party. That does not mean people don't have concerns about the political process, criticism, recommendations for reform, and this is one that was raised. But, Mr. Price, appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dion. Good evening to you and your listeners.
So, the JLP's Marlon Morgan says this is not so. He's denying that there is any credence should be given to these particular concerns. I don't know if you were able to listen into the interview.
Yes, I listened. And the main takeaway that I have from what the senator said, and I quote, there is a natural advantage of government with respect to resources of the various ministries, departments, and agencies. I find the phrase natural advantage to actually confirm the concern that has been raised by the wider society, as you mentioned. Other persons outside of the People's National Party have raised it with you. And I think in that phrase, as I would say, the devil is in the detail, that we have identified the detail and therefore the devil. Because democracy understands that there will be an election and there are always going to be a government and only one government at a time. However, to have a representative from the upper house representing the government confirm that public resources are being used for a, quote, natural advantage, end quote, even if all we in the People's National Party had was a concern or a suspicion, Senator Marlon Morgan has confirmed that those suspicions are accurate. And there's a difference between an advertisement and a public service announcement. There is an original responsibility for government to communicate. I give some examples of things that in this period, you'd expect the government to communicate on. We've had unseasonal heat. We have an aging population. If an public service announcement had come from the office of the Prime Minister reminding persons over 70 to hydrate and to have at least 8 ounces of water every 3 hours, then no one could accuse OPM or any other ministry, department, or agency of being biased. So that is one aspect of what I would like to say. And if the rehydrate scenario is not acceptable, we're more than a month into the hurricane season, and we have not heard from ODPEM or from the Ministry of Local Government or from the office of the Prime Minister any reminders about what people should be doing, pruning trees and stuff like that. So I take the point Mr. Morgan makes that government has a role in terms of public communication. I won't mention the bell ringing because I think the defensive approach to the response from Mr. Morgan confirms that he knows that nobody outside of him, even within his own party, will accept that a bell ringing at an engagement makes it or gives it a political flavor.
Here's the thing though, Mr. Price, because for instance a colleague messaged me and said JLP itself in the past has complained about similar things done by PNP governments, and I am admittedly quite cynical about concerns raised by parties while in opposition when they did nothing to deal with the situation while in government.
Yeah.
So the question would be, we hear y'all bawling because you're on the wrong side of this right now. And then you get into office and then what happens? We say the same thing. So are we hearing a city statement from the PNP saying it's demanding an audit of all government funded ads, it's calling on Jamaica to reject what is happening and on rejecting, slamming government reckless spending, and it goes on and on. But why do you not go further and commit to a position that if PNP forms government again, what action they would take to ensure that we don't have these concerns raised? Because otherwise it's just empty words.
Could I bring your attention to about a year ago, a concern was raised and a statement did come from the People's National Party, and then it was specific to social media. The scenario was that several ministers of government, when they're doing their regular minister work, would have excuse me a second.
If you're just joining us, this is Beyond the Headlines on Radio Jamaica 94 FM. I'm Dion Jax-Milo. We're talking with Raymond Price of the People's National Party about concerns about ads funded by taxpayers' money, government ads that are essentially masquerading as campaign ads. Our WhatsApp line 876-254-0693. Give us your first name, give us your general location. Yes, Mr. Price. Sorry, I missed that. Yes, Mr. Price.
Yes. So the concern at the time was about ministers of government while out on their public duty, live streaming through their personal social media account. And of course, platforms like TikTok and YouTube monetize views. So the concern was, are government ministers and officials earning through the monetization of their social media from, say, for example, showing up at a town hall meeting to speak to the residents about different issues when we have, for example, the GIS and we have the private sector media houses. In that statement last year, a commitment was given that when in government, the People's National Party would have promulgated a social media policy. I would say now that even upon...
Because you know that has nothing to do with what I'm actually asking you, right?
I'm coming back to you now.
Okay.
So now we have the July 2 statement, and based on the declaration by Senator Morgan that government is using its natural advantage with access to public resources through the MDAs, the ministries, departments, and agencies, I will, after coming off this program, go back with the shadow cabinet, that statement, July 2, the statement last year, social media policy, for a more comprehensive statement about when in government the People's National Party will promulgate a particular policy which will ensure that especially this close out, you see, part of the issue is we don't have a fixed election date. So certainly there is a implied election date around, say, September 15. So if you count 6 months back or even 3 months back, that public resources will not be used in the manner that we have heard in the examples your station has played.
What you're saying now just underlines my point, which is that it's because I'm asking you now, you say, okay, let me go back and see if we can come up with a position. And I'm saying if you all were serious, this comment and criticism of what the government is now doing would have been accompanied by a policy proposed position Does that sound right? Proposed policy position is
No, I
probably better
understand.
coming from the opposition. But so I mean, you might go back to your shadow cabinet now and then say, "Yeah, idiot, Raymond." When we go in office now, a full time. So
and I know they won't say that, and that's why I made reference to the previous one, September, that was specific to social media, and I think that we can expand that one. And the interesting thing is that if we put that in our manifesto, people will say, if Dion didn't ask Price this, and that would also be fine, because the process is an evolving one. The other thing I'd like to mention is that the person that pointed out that the Jamaica Labour Party, when in opposition, had complained about the PNP doing that in the past. One of the references that came up when I prepared for this interview was during the process of renegotiating the IMF agreement. There were, in fact, government-sponsored media time where the Minister of Finance did a weekly interview updating people on the state of the economy. That, too, will have to come under review. The fact is, as the population evolves and looks at what is happening in other jurisdictions, they demand higher standards, and that is exactly what they should do. And we should respond to the demand for higher standards.
Have to leave it there. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
All right, Raymond.
Now, the other day, me hear everybody run up and down. I kill up themselves, say PNP use taxpayers' money for run local government election, because them never did expect PNP to catch up on them like that. But what them not really understand is that the people of Jamaica realize that Andrew Wallace is nothing but a evil and a heartless prime minister, and time come for him come out of office now. Them not realize that they are not doing anything at all for the people of Jamaica, and the people of Jamaica realize that they are just using us to go into office. So we have to change that up and make them know, say, time come. So, me no hear the mainstream media them run up and down with this. And me no hear the waste man wide over there with Fish Hughes and Jazz Davis. I talk about how the Jamaican Labour Party I use taxpayers' funds by vote. But people, state a thought and that down below in the comment section. And as usual, people, remember to like and share this video, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet. Remember, prayers work, so let us pray out the Jamaican liar, wicked, thieving party. Alright? We're tired of them. I want to see how them handle the healthcare system, the education system, everywhere, every department. I want to see how them handle Jamaica itself. Them destroy our culture. So people, think wise, think smart. Do you really want to vote for that man again?
The PMP is gaining momentum. JLP having sleep last night.
We're up on the road, you know. We're up on the road. And we are listening to the voice of the people, you know. And we are learning a lot as we go along, you know. And we are observe between the two parties, between JLP and PMP. And you know, say, as much as a lot of you people say, you not take on to Mark Golding, because him not look like a real man, and him whole and him this and him that. But you know, say, a party again strength. You notice, say, me don't know what you notice with the PMP, you know. I one thing with them, you know. Anytime you hear them unite, you know, me can't tell you, you know, them dig out any victory. Right? And right now, me can't tell you, the Prime Minister has sleepless night right now. Yeah? Him a sleepless night. Because we know Labour Right Party say when them sure of anything, you know. Louder than them now there, you know. Right? And me know him would have called that long time, you know. But you see right now, me can't tell him say the longer him take are the better for the PMP. Because if them ever continue with this, you know, until you hear PMP call conference are coming up, right? And get everybody together, you know. Me can't tell you, you know, Labour Right, you don't have nowhere going into Parliament again, you know. No, you don't see Parliament as government again, you know. You don't go sit down in as opposition, right? Because me can't tell you, we're there on the ground and we are sit and we are listening to the voice of the people. And me I tell you, PMP is holding on And PMP is gaining strength. So, you look what you want to do. What you feel to say, that is enough to hold the people. Right? Just remember, say majority of the voters who will be voting. And I don't ban Labour and ban PMP, you know, are the younger people who don't have nothing for themselves yet, you know. And them they come put the X, you know. Right? Because remember, say, you know, it's not easy if you fool the old people, them, you know. The younger people, them, you know, but you know, can't fool the older people, them, who have history of government, you know. Right? So me I tell you no right now, only in a problem. Only in a problem. And the longer you take for call it, it can only get in better for the opposition. Because the opposition have nothing to lose right now. No? And the government who are in power have something to lose. And that me I try to tell you now. So with all, you know I say, you know like Mark Golden, right? Because him look this way and him talk that way and him not sound like the real prime minister. Oh, you can't stay there. I see him thing when they say about Andrew Holness too, when him did go in a power. And no phone no. Turn around now. I say Andrew Holness and no Jesus. Right? So we now follow only Jamaican people. You don't know who you want. And tell anybody you get. You welcome them. And after that, no phone no turn hypocrite and I run and I hug up. Right? But me I tell you, PMP again strength. Look out for them in the next election. Look out for them. Me I tell you, it's going to be a ding-dong battle. Man, I go have sleepless night. Oh, me know why probably the government might have take so long for call election, you know, because them have one whole person pan fire where them have to try erase. Some documents where them have to try to hide there, so. Some thumb drive and all of them, hard drive and all of them, them have try put them aside and them have try to put all of them little lies them what them have. I try to take them off of the system and put them which part they have to put just in case they don't go back into parliament. It won't be there, right? It won't be there to scandal them any further. You see what I deal with? So them have try to put all of them little broken piece together before them can call it. But the longer I take, I worse nightmare I have. I can't tell you that.